Welcome to the recap of the Bulls' 121-103 win, their third straight win over the Indiana Pacers on Monday night at the United Center. I'm Ryan McGuffey, in for David Kaplan. It's brought to you by your Chicagoland and Northwest Indiana Chevy dealers. They are the official truck partner of the Chicago Bears. By the way, the Bears, a huge day. Check out the recap rush hour that is on the channel right now, recapping the big day that Ryan pulls and the Bears had. Okay, so the other night, I did a recap of Saturday's game against the Miami Heat, and I'm all over the Bulls saying, you know what? This is ridiculous. They should have been all in on the Cooper Flag tank situation, yada, yada, yada. And here we are a few nights later, and they dominated the Indiana Pacers. Absolutely dominated the Indiana Pacers. They outscored them 40-21. I'm watching the game. And I mentioned that Josh Giddey, is he a stat stuffer? Is he a dude? And I saw a couple people, a couple comments on the channel say, isn't he supposed to be a stat stuffer? And I don't know. He's a dude, okay? 29 points. He had 21 at the half. He had 10 rebounds. And Josh Giddey continues to show that he is a piece for the Chicago Bulls. 29 points for Coby White. Coby White has been absolutely sensational during this three-game winning streak. 94 points, 44, 21, and 29 the last three games. Guys, the Bulls at this point are closer to catching the 7-seeded Atlanta Hawks than they are of falling out of the play-in tournament altogether. So they are who they are. They're a mediocre play-in tournament basketball team that doesn't know who they are, that trade Zach LaVine at the break and do nothing else. You have 7 or 8 guards on your team. You just have a bunch of misfits. Vooch is still playing. He played 24 minutes tonight, had a double-double, 11 and 11, but they're kind of phasing him out as they try to move him in the offseason. And the Bulls, look, they could really screw this up altogether if they find a way to sneak into the 8th seed, meaning they'd win. Right now they're in the 10 spot, but they could easily jump the Miami Heat and host that game. They win that game, and all of a sudden you upset the 7-8, and I say upset, and you're the 8th seed in the East, and then you lose that lottery protection. So who knows? This team can't figure out who they are, but right now, for all intents and purposes, the guys who are playing look good. Josh Giddey, it's going to be really interesting to see how AK and the Bulls handle that situation. Do they lock him up and give him an offer right away, or do they let him test himself in the market? I think the Bulls should let him test and see what the number is and go from there. The Bulls win 121-103 over the playoff-bound Indiana Pacers. That's 3 in a row. Cap's on vacation. I'm Ryan McGuffey, accepting the fact that your Chicago Bulls are another play-in tournament team. Take that.